So how can we measure urban sprawl? Can we summarize it? Yes. Can we summarize it by
Personal observation.
personal observation, observing the change in characteristic and change in land
Availability of
use,
services.
and by Google
Service
Maps.
availability of services of urban areas.
Yes, by connections, by real connections to the urban system, the nearby urban area, and yes, by
Remote
Google
sensing
Maps,
and
by Google Map distance tool, yes, and
remote sensing and aerial photography.
remote sensing and aerial photography, and yes, by using urban transit, how many people are, how frequently they are using the urban transit system, yes, how many people and how frequently they are using the city services, yes,
Yes, sir.
how many people are accessing the educational services of the city, and how many people are using the we can take the example of Noida. Noida is, we have discussed that Noida is, for all practical purposes, is the part of Delhi. They are using the services of Delhi, they are using the infrastructure of Delhi, isn't it? And there are many more techniques. We can use heat maps. You know the heat maps. We can generate heat maps. How much heat is generated? Urban areas emit more heat. You can make by remote sensing and GIS the heat maps. And we can use the light maps. How much area is lighted in the night?
Yes,
If you so that intensely lighted area is an urban area, you can see the urban sprawl. And aerial photography, if you travel by plane in the night, you can see how the Delhi is advancing. Have you seen it? That's a very beautiful thing. You can see the roads on which urban sprawl is progressing. You can see the roads. So heat maps and light maps are used all over the world. You can see that how the London is advancing. You can see that how the Paris is developing and expanding. You can see that how the Mumbai is developing. You can see how Hyderabad is developing, on which roads, on which connections. So you can observe, and you can measure these. You can take out the area. So very easily you can measure the urban sprawl. In how many years it measured. So to sum up, uh, we can measure urban sprawl by heat maps. We can measure urban sprawl by light maps. We can measure urban sprawl by aerial photography. We can measure urban sprawl by uh, observing the changing characteristic of the rural area in the society as well as the physical landscape. We can measure urban sprawl by how much area is, in how much area the land use is changing. Land use and land cover is changing. How much built up area is there. We can see that how much in how much area the urban culture is by observation method. In how much area the urban culture, the city culture is there. And interestingly, that is a bad thing, but we can measure the urban sprawl. We can use the environmental consequences, the pollution, to measure the urban sprawl, isn't it? We can measure the pollution to, and we have discussed that this is not good for the sustainability of the new urban system. And because more often the right connections are not there. And urban areas depend on right connection. And we have also discussed one thing more. In today's world, it is no longer our credo to be self-sufficient, isn't it? It is not our
Yes, sir.
goal. It is not our motto. In most of the cases, it's not our motto to be self-sufficient, isn't it? Yes, Azhar, do you agree or not? It's not our motto. It's no longer our motto to be self-sufficient. So nations have their goals as being self-sufficient for defense purposes, for strategic purposes. But cities and urban systems are they do. Our world thrives on connections. Our world thrives on outsourcing, isn't it?
So after the advent of globalization,
Yes,
this
yes.
modernization,
After the advent of the globalization, actually we see globalization as an introduced event, but it is not. It is an evolved event.
yes,
So much connection is there, so much information sharing is there, so much uh, communication progress is there, high speed networks are there. So it was bound to be. आप रोक रहे होते अगर ये नहीं होने देते. Actually it evolved. The government only facilitated this. And cities, urban systems depend for logistics and labor and money, and sometimes outsourcing for their survival. They cannot survive without. I think, in my opinion, this is not our motto in urban systems mainly. It's not our motto, no longer our motto to be self-sufficient. And I think you will agree. We will
yes, sir.
we will talk about planning in the next class.